Okay, so it's been quite some time since I've done this game, so it's gonna take me a moment to kind of get back into the groove of it all. So let me see where I was. Okay, 4, 5, 6, learn spells. I know we have all of his. 2. We still had, technically, I wanted to learn a few other things. So let me do, I don't know. We can do hers. You know what? I like her. So, what does it require? 2 and then 1. Start. Yes. I have a new Dada routine. On each day I work, I meet Carmilla at the door. It's grown into a habit for us to meet outside before our shift and go in together. When I'm on time, of course. Our short stride through the entryway is easily becoming one of my favorite parts of the day, but... Evil! Evil! There's a wicked beast in our town! I jump back, spooked by the sudden noise. A screaming figure lingers in front of the shop, shouting his lungs out. A pretender among pretenders! We must burn her, stake her before she slays any more innocents! Sir? Are you, okay? Be warned, young one. You are all gallivanting with death herself. Is this about Carmilla? Is that her name? I'm trying to make sure that I remember other names. I already sense her taint upon you. Begone, thrall of it's the girl. In hindsight, I should probably know better than to talk to strangers. But there's something familiar about this particular weirdo, and he's blocking the door. Now he's advancing towards me with a crossbow barely concealed under his cloak.
Come on!
Please don't murder me. I haven't even had my 1 millionth match yet. There is no sanctum for people like you. Do not hide from my cleansing judgment. I stumble back a few steps when I realize that it isn't me he's looking at, but Carmilla. Ooh, is it a vampire hunter? Embarrassing, and here I thought I was the demon. Like when you think someone's waving at you and... Hold on, wait! He's after Carmilla! Help! I should have called for help. I should... his hand's on the trigger. He's going to make a ghastly kebabs of us. Sir, please, we can talk about, But just as he shoots, Carmilla yanks me back. I am about to scream, but I feel a finger over my lips and a warm breath near my ear.
Don't.
Say nothing. I nod, watching the wasted shot roll along the ground. My savior, Death herself, waves a hand. Then a thick patch of darkness soars forth and hides us within. I intently listen to how the man's heavy footsteps echo through the alleyway near and far. You can run, demons, but never escape. Time will not forget the dishonor you dealt me and mine, and I will scour the earth to see justice done. We wait until his footsteps fade off into the distance. Bella drops the veil of darkness and walks into the store without a word. I stumble in after her, struggling to grasp what just happened, or what I just witnessed.
Whoa.
Carmilla?
No.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey.
I do, you almost died!
Like...
And he was like, straight up hunting you. Who was that guy? Carmilla sighs again, but this time she doesn't brush me off. He is the Baron, or the Mad Baron, as he's better known. We've had, some would call it, a history together. He was yelling a lot of mean stuff.
Yes.
Well, yes, it is his ancestors' fault.
Now...
A long, long time ago, the Mad Baron's ancestor struck a deal with me.
Anyway...
It was simple. I never harm his direct descendants, no matter how annoying they are, and in exchange, his family would cover up any accidents that might occur. She clicks her tongue in annoyance and shakes her head. If I had known how frustrating they would be to deal with, however, I would have never made that deal. Accidents?
Yes.
I was young once, and I wasn't always as careful with blood as I am now. And the Baron's family, well, if I did not take them, surely pestilence or a failed harvest would have. She looked away, mumbling in bitterness. Was that a tsk I heard? He's mostly upset because his house has fallen. Being terrible at your job can do that for you.
But, you know.
I mean, how is it my fault that his ancestors didn't do their cleanings properly? Even though Carmilla is pouting, I can sense a bit of guilt. Do you think he'll come back?
Yes.
Yes, unfortunate for me, he is as stubborn as he is imbecile. Imbecilic, my bad.
I have no
I
idea.
don't exactly know how he figured out that I work here, but now he knows we're affiliated.
And so,
In fact, he may even try interrogating you. What a bother.
really?
Really?
Yes.
Yes, he's not evil per se, so he should be pretty harmless to anyone who isn't me.
Well,
Of course, he's still, well, you know, like that.
I'm sorry.
Goodness, I am incredibly sorry for getting you mixed up in all of this, Faye.
Whoa.
It's okay. Now that I know, he's not really as scary as he was earlier. Oh, I have an idea to make it up to you. I'll go over the darkness spell I used earlier with you. It allows you to cloak yourself in the shadow. You may evade him like that.
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready to stop, draw, and roll into the void away from the creep any day. I give her 2 thumbs up of approval and she smiles at my antics.
I'll teach you.
Alright then, I'll teach you how to cast darkness. Okay, so she has... Oh my goodness. Okay, so she has some sort of... So I guess they weren't cleaning up the bodies correctly? To be fair, that isn't her fault. Like, you hire a cleaning service, it's not, you know, your fault if they don't clean it correctly. Carmela shows me the method. I thought she was just waving her hand, but the movement is really particular. When preparing the spell, I feel kind of like a ninja or even speakier, a mime.
All right.
Oh, Carmela, watch!
Darkness.
Darkness! I practice forming small veils of darkness around the shop, each one growing a little larger than more I concentrate on it. It's small, but I'll do the job. Well done, darling.
Yes.
I'll get better.
After
I need to repel that guy in case he ever comes back to you, right? The chances of that are quite low.
But-
You see, the neighborhood watch is quite exemplary at keeping his sword out. He does manage to slip by once in a blue moon, however, but...
Whoa.
Well, he won't get the best of me. Of that, I have no doubt. Oh, okay, so... Damn. Learn spells. Okay, so we have 3 of hers. I need... Because he's all done. He's, like, completely done. I could probably do more of hers. I really like her, like, story. Like, he's my first. She's my second. And they're my third. Yeah, crawl. Though I don't know if I need a spell to know how to crawl. I'm pretty sure I'm good at that. It's love, love, love that makes the world go round, round, round. I finished classes early and didn't even have anything else to do except maybe study, so I thought I would head to work a little early. By the chance I reached the shop, Carmilla is already approaching the front door.
Carmilla.
Hey, Carmilla!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was like a hesitant, so she's like, Carmilla! Oh, you showed up on time, little witch. That's a first. She bops me on the nose and smiles, fangs exposed.
Hey.
What? Hey, I'm always on time. My time. Hehe. Oh, I suppose I can't exactly argue with that. But there is no point in us speaking out in the cold. Let me just... Oh? Huh? Was that German? I forgot the key at home. Cupping her hands around her mouth, Camilla calls out to the second-story window. Herbie, darling, Faye and I have arrived. Let us in. We wait a few seconds for a response, but nothing happens. Is he even here today?
No.
No, I guess not. Ugh, it's troublesome, but I suppose I have no choice. She sighs heavily and presses her fingertips against the brick wall. Then, with momentum, Carmilla launches herself upwards. So it's crawling up walls? I thought we were just gonna crawl. I was going to say, dude, I know that. I don't need a spell for that. Whoa! And such a simple movement, but it's really efficient. If she wasn't touching the wall, I think she was flying. Within seconds, she's at the second-story window. Positioned against the windowsill, she taps against it and then unlocks the window and heads in. After a few moments, the front door swings open. Nothing I cannot handle with ease, though it's certainly been a while since I last exerted myself. I gaze in awe at Spider Carmilla!
Wow!
What? How? I can't even... What was that?
Right.
You really grabbed the wand and zoom! I can't tell what voices I'm doing for either of them. I keep jumping from like one voice to another and I can't stick with one. Fuck, okay. Well, I'll try. I gesture wildly, motioning my hands like a rocket ship towards, taking off. Carmilla chuckles. Ah, the old trick. I'm rather fond of it. I learned it a while back. Oh, in the 14th century? Or perhaps it was the 15th. Carmilla presses a finger to her lips in thought, and then quickly waves the issue away. Nevertheless, it is quite easy. You simply channel your magic through your fingertips and use crawl. In fact, I may be so inclined to show you how.
Please?
Really? Please, Spider Carmilla. Only someone as talented as you could teach me this spell. I look at her with big, round, begging eyes and a pout for good measures. Oh, all right, my sweet. I'll teach you how to cast crawl. New spell acquired. She takes my fingers in her dainty hands, positioning them against the gua. Carmilla then instructs me in the method of, blasting off? Or at least she tries to.
Crawl! Wonderful!
Great, now go! I'm not sure I can, Carmilla. My fingers, they're kind of sort of stuck to the wall.
Come on!
Hang in there!
Whoa!
Well, it's more like I'm hanging here, but...
Don't you worry.
You're going to let a little clinginess stand in your way, are you?
Now...
Are we carrying her on our back? I think we are. Don't get discouraged. It's only your first try. Keep going. Carmilla, I really think I'm stuck. Like, stuck.
My dear.
Oh dear, perhaps you're pulling too hard?
Wait.
Think of it like a magnet. You need to... Oh no. Ah! So she was carrying her on her... Oh, that's fucking cute. And this is the end for Faye Nightshade. Am I done for? But there's so many couples I haven't matched yet, and so many sweets I haven't tried, and...
Huh?
I'm fine. But it doesn't feel like I'm on the ground. I look up and see a pair of violet eyes. Is Carmilla carrying me?
Wonderful.
As excellent? I said excellent. I was just in time. So we weren't? I don't fucking know. But that smile, don't tell me you plan to do that just so you could end up in my embrace.
No.
No, of course not. I'm just relieved. Is that so? What a troublesome little witch.
Now.
Alas, I think that is enough practice for now. We still have to set up the shop.
Right.
I gotta admit, this is definitely useful. I can't count how many times I've forgotten my keys at home. I just need to master it like I've mastered matchmaking. Carmilla, this would be a pretty neat trick for buggery, huh? I waggle my eyebrows suggestively. Carmilla huffs as she walks inside, still carrying me in her arms. That is so nice!
I don't...
Oh, what are you implying? I would never steal. Strange, you seem to be stealing me right now. You're so fucking flirty. That is so cute. That is simply because a certain mischievous little witch may run off and try again if I let them go.
Whoa.
Though, Carmilla? Do you only use this spell when you forget your keys? Carmilla hesitates for a second, and then her hands slightly press against her bottom lip. As we enter the shop, she gently sets me down on a nearby chair.
My dear.
Aw, sweet thing. The spell's original purpose was secret liaisons with an individual I was, shall we say, very fond of. Others did not approve of us, but we were able to enjoy each other's company in secret.
It's love.
Oh, secret rendezvous with just the two of you? How romantic. Yes, I suppose it was. Carmilla's smile is touched by a hit of melancholy when she turns away to start working, but if she's distracted, I could... No! Bad Faye! I can always sneak out to practice climbing on my break. Hehehe. Aww. Oh, what the fuck? I think that I've worked more in the shop than I studied for my exams this week. Not that I blame them for wanting me around. I am kind of wonderful. So at least if I'm a failure as a witch, I can probably stay here for the rest of my days. Especially with the best saleswoman as distracted as she's been lately. Carmilla, I don't think the display for our 2-for-1 deal on hands is going to crawl off anytime soon. You can maybe stop securing it. Carmilla's shoulders shoot up and then she stares at her hands for a long moment. When it sinks in, however, she takes a step back. Her cheeks are surprisingly pink.
I suppose.
Oh, well, I suppose they are no longer alive, no? This is easily the saddest and least subtle thing I have ever watched something's up. I have ever watched. Something's up. And the recently appointed best detective in Dwemermere High is on the case. Are you okay, Carmilla? You seem pretty un-Carmilla-y today.
Perish the thought.
Perish the thought. I'm perfectly fine, my sweet.
Now,
Though, now that I think about it, I do have a need for your expertise.
whoa.
Nothing magic related, given my current predicament, I hope.
No.
No, darling, love.
Mm,
What is it? Well, in your view. I feel my own eyes widen in excitement, and a million answers battle it out in my mind to see which can get out first. Where do I even begin with how great love is? I put both hands on my chest and close my eyes wistfully.
right.
Love is the best feeling in the world. No, the whole universe. It leaves you feeling like you can walk on the sun, or fly to the moon, or the most painful thing imaginable. My eyes pop out.
Whoa.
Well, love can be that too. I notice the way the crease in Carmilla's brow deepens. It's the same as the day she snatched the old sketch from my hands. Should I? Yeah, I think I will. Are you thinking about the girl from the picture? Carmilla hesitates, then gives a reluctant nod.
Tonight.
Tonight is the anniversary of when she first darkened my doorstep. Carmilla gently touches one of the hands on display, a sorrowful expression on her face. She looks past me, past everything in the shop, and I wonder what memory is resurfacing inside of her. I lean on the counter, suddenly feeling that heavy sensation in my chest. It's the one thing to see your matches work out and love blossom, but it's a whole other experience to witness heartbreak. Will you tell me about her? At first, I don't think she'll answer, but then Carmilla takes a deep, shuddering breath.
She was.
She was only supposed to be my prey at first. I had begun adapting to new abilities, and I had decided to adopt a sort of... She makes circular movements with her wrists, obviously debating her next choice of words.
Yes.
Catch and release policy. I would only drink as much blood as I needed to live, and then I would release my victims back into the night without further harm.
Huh?
And you didn't get caught?
You dummy.
I wouldn't be here if I had, now would I? Silly witch.
I suppose.
It was dangerous time for vampires back then, which is understandable, I suppose. A cat is not welcome guest among mice. But my dear little mouse was nothing like the rest. A fond smile creeps over her lips.
She was.
She was bold, brilliant.
Yes.
She had seen me as a rival, not just a beast to be hunted.
Now.
Even when I did lose to her, there was always an opening to escape, so I always left her one in turn. Our little game was like a dance that spanned many a year. But then one day, I overstepped. What did you do? I tried to force her to drink my blood.
Huh?
You what? Horrid of me, I know.
You know?
As I once said, drinking a vampire's blood will turn any mortal into one of the living dead, if the circumstances are right. Carmilla. Sudden traces of horror mixed with disgust are written all over her face. But rather than our usual games, she cried out for help.
She was.
She was terrified of me. She wouldn't even look at me. I managed to escape just moments before the mob barreled down upon us. That was the last mercy I was offered. When I had to try to approach again, she had served as much willing bait for a trope of vampire hunters.
Don't you worry.
Worry not, I was too crafty by far and had unspattered them all. Of course. Ho ho ho. Something doesn't line up here. Ooh, I'm gonna save this one. I don't know why I feel like new save. Return. Why did you do it?
Why?
If you knew she didn't want to drink your blood, why did you try to force her? I did not know what I know now. That's hardly an excuse. I know, but... The idea of watching her age, watching her sicken and die, leaving me with a life that I didn't have her in it, it was excruciating. There you go. That's a word.
Love, love, love.
What the fuck? I thought that maybe we could dance our dance forever. Carmilla sighs. I wanted someone to stay by my side so we could be in love for all eternity.
But?
In the end, I behaved like the beast that the townsfolk believed me to be. How dreadfully ironic. Carmilla. You wanted my expert opinion, right? She doesn't respond, but I tell her anyway.
Whoa.
I think that love means accepting change in each other's differences and letting the special someone go when it's time. The idea of an immortal love does sound nice, but only if the other person wants that too. Carmilla remains silent and goes to sweep the floor. I might have upset her, but I stand by what I said, not only as a matchmaker, but as a person. Eventually and quietly from across the shop, I hear her say something. I only wish I had learned that sooner. Ooh, I kind of want to see what would happen if we, unsave changes. Well, yes, fine. Didn't you just want her blood? I don't understand. Why would you force her to turn into if you just wanted her blood?
No!
Oh, okay, so that's the fucked up load. Okay. Okay, so that one is like the... And then we've already done this. Okay. So the other one was the fucked up reason. My fucking bad. Okay, so I did good. My bad. Ooh. I need to make hella... Continue. Never had I ever met a Sphinx before now. I quickly realized that they were very stingy when it comes to paying full for prices for things, and especially enjoyed confusing people with a lot of riddles over the transaction. After casting imitation on myself, I was able to make the Sphinx freeze and stop throwing riddles at me. In the end, I finally got her to pay full price. Mr. West was so proud of me, he let me have the difference the Sphinx had asked for as a bonus. Fuck yeah. Okay, so we have money. Okay. Hello, how may I exist? I need to buy yellow ones. How many? 3. Thank you for your purchase. Okay, leave. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 6. I think we're doing okay. Make potion. Oh, no. I'm gonna learn spells. Because I just need one more for hers, and then I think we're set.
5, 6.
I look around the empty shop. It's only minutes to dawn, and without a customer in sight, we might be able to go home soon. I, too, am trying to be out of sight, since there hasn't been anyone here for hours. Carmilla and I have been trying to entertain ourselves.
7, 8.
As quietly as I can, I shove myself into one of the empty barrels in the display window, careful to replace the lid over my head.
9.
Oh my god, they're playing hide and seek.
Come on!
Come out! Come out, my dear! You can't possibly hope to hide from me. I press both my hands over my mouth to silence the giggles that are bubbling in my chest. I'm a master of hide and seek, the sneaky, the unseen Fae Nightshade. There's no way she'll be able to find me now. After all, who would think to look in? The lid pops up, off my head within seconds. I look up to see Carmilla grinning down at me, a smug look on her face.
Here you go.
There you are. That makes what? 45 wins for me, and for you a paltry 0?
Crab apples.
Crab apples? How? Just how?
Are you curious?
Oh, are you curious, little witch? She offers a hand to me, up. Her voice sing-song and teasing. I nod, brushing the dust from my clothes.
Well,
Vampires can sense the warmth of blood nearby, particularly if we've sampled it before. Mortals call the spell Scent of Blood. What? You've been cheating all these games then?
no!
Not cheating, I just have a natural advantage. Carmilla gives me an impish grin. She's definitely cheating. So what else is that kind of magic good for other than hide and seek?
My dear.
Why, all sorts of things, my dear.
Well,
It works on recent bloodshed for one. Even when a corpse has gone cold, I can still sense the approximate of location and time of death, though it's through its residual warmth. I gape at her.
oh, you mean...
So you can find murderers and stuff? I actually helped Herbie get out of the sticky situation with my ability. Mr. West, what happened? Oh, you know, wrong place, wrong time. The guards had him handcuffed, and we were even ready to take him to jail for a murder in the alley next door. She casually points to the side of the shop, almost as though discussing where she found the last animal. I feel a chill run down my spine as the realization. I used that alley to get to work.
But, you know.
Harry doesn't have a license to obtain stock in that manner, so a conviction would have been devastating. But it turns out it was a particularly nasty competitor trying to frame him.
Now.
The real culprit's blood was on the scene, so I was able to turn them in before Herbie was tried.
Amazing!
That's amazing, Carmilla! But how are you so sure it wasn't Mr. West?
Well,
You know how stingy Herbie is. There's no way he would risk his entire business just for a few parts. If I know anything at all about the man, it's how much he cares about his store. Oh, this store. Not his, well, yes, it is his store, but yes. I nod slowly, amazed by both her magical talents and her ability to solve what could have been a devastating blow to Mr. West and his business.
wow!
Wow, that's wild.
Can you teach me?
Sounds like the skill could really come in handy. Do you think you could teach me how to do it too? I squat down and plead some of her for good measure.
Please?
Please. I don't know. It wouldn't make hide and seek very fun anymore. Carmilla rolls her head around her shoulders, just interested in my cries, and I jump up with my arm outstretched at her and ready to object.
Whoa.
It's only fun for you because you're winning. Obviously.
Naturally. Come on!
Oh, come on.
Whoa.
Will you teach me if I promise not to use it during hide and seek?
Like,
Plus, next time anyone frames Mr. West, you can sit back and just order me around to investigate. How does that sound? Ooh, good point, love. If you agree to be prudent as well, I may be generous enough to show you. I do not want to have to drag you out of trouble too, after all. I promise.
Oh,
Alright, I'll teach you how to cast Scent of Blood. Carmilla spends the rest of her shift showing me how to track blood through scent alone. It was time to give it the whole Dwemer try.
scent of blood!
One good whiff of it causes my face to scrunch up and my tongue to roll out of my mouth in disgust. Ugh. Oh, I suppose that means it's working.
Don't you worry.
Worry not, you'll get used to it with practice, darling. So she says, but by the end of the night, I feel like it'll never leave my nose. However, it just might come in handy someday. Just hopefully not too soon. Finally, the hour of truth is here. Oh, that's interesting. So basically, okay, that's interesting. Fuck. I look around the town square, which is filled to the brim with monstrous classmates and upperclassmen. There are a few familiar faces lingering at the edge, cramming last minute. A few others are nervously asking their crushes to the festivities after the exams. Always a good sight to see. But at the very center of the square is Miss Magwitch, stern-faced and serious as ever, waiting for the witching hour to finally arrive. Once it does, she'll teleport us to the dungeons where we will face our trials. Close by is Mr. West, who is trying to sell potions to anyone that doesn't look prepared enough. Alright, I've got a few minutes left before the exam. Maybe I can do something that will help me pass. Leech some potions from Mr. West? Hell, fuck yeah! Dancing around Mr. West, I try to talk to him and giving me a few extra potions for the exam. However, he simply ignores my request with a huff. It's time. Finally, Miss Magwitch's voice rings out and everyone goes quiet. Remember, your primary goal will be finding the exit. If you run out of potions, I will teleport you back here and it will count as a failure. Now line up. Alright, let's get started. And afterwards? Oh, okay, that is interesting. So let me save this one here, because it seems like I don't have enough relationships to go with our zombie friend. So, I only have enough for these two. That's interesting. So I think I'm gonna start out with Zero just because I said that I was gonna go with him first. Anyways, I will hang out with Zero. Afterwards, I'll go boast to Zero. He's always nagging me about exams after all. Ugh, why is it so dark here?
Yes.
Shining my way through the nightshade away. Let's go. Oh god, do I have enough potions?
Alright.
Oh, fuck yeah, I do. Finally, here's some light. Let's see. The door looks tightly shut, and the lever next to it looks broken. Nope, no way I can push this door. Blue potion.
Insubstantiate.
Here we go. Easy as a piece of pumpkin pie. I'm so worried I'm not gonna have enough potions.
Wow.
Wow, this room is much bigger. Let's see. There seems to be a deep pit over there. I'm not sure if I can jump over it. And there are doors, and over there is a door, but these big rocks block the way. I guess I'll go over here. This pit is really deep. If I fall for sure, I'll end up as minced meat. Not this one. Two pink, one blue. That one? I think it's that one. As soon as the spell's cast, I float over the pit with ease.
Alright.
Alright, next one. I should be halfway through. God, I'm fucking worried. Zombie! What did he eat to grow so big? And why is he glaring at me as if I owe him money? Someone told me he's an obstacle I have to pass. Ooh, whale. That was a good one. Right? Yeah, I think so. Without any words, the zombie quickly advances on me. Let's talk about this! I barely dodge his nick of time and roll out of its way. Just moments later, he attempts to attack again. Quickly, I pull out a flask of potion and gulp it down its contents.
Whale!
I laid out a loud shriek and the zombie freezes in mid-motion, raising his claws to cover his ears. Just as my lungs run out of air, his legs finally give out and the zombie falls unconscious.
Yes!
Well, that was close, but Nightshade wins! Oh, what is that? Why is there... Oh, there's a bat! Oh, such a good frog. Cute frog. What is it doing here? Do something else. I'll see. This seems like a dead end, but I have a feeling there should be a door here. I'm gonna do another blue potion. I'm so worried. This wall, there's something weird about it. Well, since it's a wall, I can just walk through it.
Insubstantiate.
Please? Let's see. Yeah, it works. Now let's move on.
Huh?
Is that the Reaper? How on earth did Miss Magwitch get him here? Behind him seems to be the exit, though. Slowly trying my best to not make any noise, I sneak behind the columns and out of his sight. However, just as I'm about almost reach the door, a voice as cold as snow falls upon my ears. Halt.
Huh?
That wasn't bad, mortal, but to move to the other world, you have to pay for your passage. Huh, aren't you the Reaper? I am. Then, why do you sound like the ferryman? Besides, I'm not dead. I don't want to go to the other world. No matter. To get out of this room, you need to pay me 20 potions, no matter which color.
Huh?
Huh? That's a ripoff! Do you want to pass your exams or not?
What?
I don't have so many potions. In that case, you may not pass.
No way!
No way! What the fuck? What? That is a load. What the fuck? No, not this. What the hell? He wants to, what did you do?
Why?
So let's see. Oh, I feel bamboozled. Buy potions. I feel so bamboozled right now. Wait, how much money do I have? $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18. No, make potions. Because what the fuck? Okay. Okay. No, I'm not doing any shit. I have money. I'm buying potions. I'm buying red ones. No, maybe not red ones. Let me try the pink ones because I guess they're not purple, they're pink. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, leave. What the fuck did he mean 20? I'm so upset. Okay, so 12 and then 12 plus 7 is 19. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Make potions. So then you drew 3. Okay, I'm gonna do him because it seems like he's like really good. Okay. We're gonna try this again. 'Cause what the fuck? Oh. Well, there isn't a whole lot I can do last minute, so I might as well help out a lonely soul or two. Looking around, I find my target almost immediately. A nervous-looking zombie pining for a beautiful mermaid. Oh shit, this is new. I head over and try to help. But because of the gloomy pre-exam atmosphere, the confession didn't go too well. Rats. It's time. Okay. We're gonna hang out with Zero after. And let's see if we...
Yeah?
We're gonna use glow.
Yes! Alright!
Okay. 14. Let me see. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We have 24. We can't go crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that one because it seems like it's the only one and we've done it already. And I didn't know we had more options, so...
Wow!
We're gonna have to fly. Crawl. Do something else. Do I use scent? Is that what I'm trying to... Okay, I'm gonna try to do scent. What is this? Scent track. Oh, it seems like the skeleton has a bowl of candy bombs. Neat, I could blast the rocks away with it. My eyes sparkle with delight as I stretch into the cage and grab a handful of candy bombs. And then that's how I... Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Closing my eyes and covering my ears, I run to the opposite corner of the room and wait. Dude, I'm gonna go pet the puppy after. He did so good. The explosion is barely powerful enough to rattle the floor, But when I open my eyes, the rocks are gone.
Alright.
Alright, next one. I should be halfway through. A zombie? Okay. And then... whale. Yes. We've done... So we whale, we've done this. Oh, that's a bad. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm just gonna... Yes. Perhaps it can help me.
Night creatures.
Answering my call, the bat leaves the ceiling and flutters around me. Dear little friend, do you know how to get out of here? I say as I stretch out a hand to pet at its head. Be nice, as Camilla said. After a long round of petting, the bat finally flutters towards the wall. It bumps its head against the bricks. Huh? But before I can question it, the glowing rune appears on the wall's surface.
Huh?
Magic runes. The bat bumps its head against the bricks again and again. One rune appears after another. Finally... Whoa!
Alright!
The wall disappeared! Nice! I pet the bat once more and thank it for the amazing work before releasing it. Now let's move on. Dude, does it matter whose spells I use? Because I'd be using...
Huh?
Is that the Reaper? Okay, so... Try to sneak past him. Slowly, trying my best not to make a noise, I sneak behind the columns and out of sight. So...
Huh?
He wants my potions, right?
Duh. Huh?
That's a ripoff. Do you want to pass your exams or not? Alright. I ready to hesitantly. I hand over a big batch of my hard-earned potions. Luckily, he let me pass after that without a hitch. Are you fucking serious?
Da-dee-da.
Genius of Dweramere High, da-dee-da, Faye Nightshade, the clever, the brainy, da-dee-da!
Well done.
Aw, Zero! Well done, Faye. Congratulations. Wasn't I absolutely marvelous? You were. Huh? No smirk remarks? No snide remarks? No sarcastic jabs?
I'm proud of you.
Aww. The earlier part of the evening was given to a post-exam celebration in Dweramere High. Not as good as my matchmaking parties, but pretty close. Now I'm back in my room, worn out and sleepy, but indescribably happy. Zero is hovering next to me with a sweet smile on his face. I hadn't seen in what feels like forever.
I will.
I'm going to make you prouder yet.
How?
Oh?
Yes.
Psst. Listen, I figured out a spell that will let me touch you at long last.
Don't
be silly. No such spell exists.
Zero.
Which goes on to show not even you knew everything, Zero. Watch this. Substantiate. Yes. I use a potion Miss Magwitch has specially prepared just for me and cast the spell.
This!
Faye, you're... Ta-da! What's going on? Are you okay? My body feels light and airy, as if freed from shackles that have been dragging me down all my life. Looking down on my person lying on the couch, I realized that my body was the shackles. I fucking... What? Who is this cute and lovely little witch lounging on the sofa? Hehe. Is that what I look like?
Why?
What did the spell do? Your spirit, it left your body.
Wait.
You've become all ghosty, like insubstantiate, but you feel so warm, so full of light. Wait a second. Zero, what did you just say?
How?
You feel warm to me. You feel warm to me. You feel warm to me.
Yes.
The spell works.
Why?
I don't believe it. I'm a poltergeist. I haven't got a sense of touch, and I've forgotten what warmth is, and yet, why do I feel warm now when you're close to me?
Yeah.
Just until I do this. I grab his hand. For a moment, fear and doubt seizes me, and I wonder if my hand will pass through his, in spite of everything like it always had before. But they don't. My fingers close around Zero's, and I feel for this first time the shape and contour of his hand. It's positively oh my god, no! It's positively exhilarating. The initial icy cold touch of his skin quickly turns warm. Ah, this is what your hand feels like. I think you got a pretty nice hand, Zero. He glances away at my compliment, rubbing the back of his neck with his free hand. I'm glad you think so. I don't suppose you mind telling me exactly what's going on?
Right.
All in good time. Now, let me try something. I fling my arms around him and squeeze. I've got you at last. Faye. Shocked, he stands still for a brief moment. Then, gingerly and hesitantly, he brings his arms around me. Faye, look at me. Pulling away slightly, Zero gently grabs the tip of my chin and lifts up my head. That's so cute. Zero,
Don't worry.
It's alright, I know. His burning ruby eyes reflect into my own and encompass my entire universe. Gradually, inch by inch, our faces draw nearer to each other. His nose touches mine, and for a split second, I feel the feathery touch of his lips against my own. Whoa! I fall through him and smack down into my body and flop onto the floor like a sack of bricks. The spell wore off with the most unfortunate of timing!
Ouch.
That looked like it hurt.
Man.
It did. And it does. Oh. Faye and I shade the clumsy, the heavy. We look at each other and burst into laughter. Then suddenly tears begin to well and fall down my face.
Don't.
Faye, don't cry. You know I hate to see you cry.
No way.
I'm not crying. You are.
Um,
That's only because I'm so happy.
Why?
So am I, Faye. You're wonderful, but you mustn't cry. With a few sniffles and cracks in my voice, I start to speak. Oh, this is so sad.
well,
The spell Disubstantiate. Miss Magwitch taught it to me, you know?
But
If anyone would know the spell, it'd be Estella, of course. But why would she teach it to you? At the party earlier, she asked me why I seemed so glum even though I had aced the exams.
I wish.
I told her about you and how you're fading and how much I desperately wanted to hug you properly. Oh, this is so sad. Just once before you move on, and she said... I wiped my nose using the back of my wrist and after a quick shake of my head, slapped both hands firmly against my cheeks to help keep my composure.
Like,
She said Disubstantiate might help me.
yes.
And it did.
what?
But the spell consumes too much magic, and I couldn't keep it up. Just
Please?
don't move on just yet, Zero. Let me try again tomorrow, please. And we could continue where we left off just now, please. Blushing nervously, I twiddle my fingers when I look up at Zero, gesturing at himself.
Don't worry.
I'm not going to move on tomorrow, can't you see?
How?
See what? Oh, your form. It's all sharp and crisp again, but how?
Yes.
It assuredly is.
That's right.
When you cast that spell, and again, when you hugged me, it made me remember everything. Who I was, how my life went, and the reason I became a poltergeist. That's very convenient. was the reason. The reason you became a poltergeist.
The reason you became a poltergeist.
Oh, shit. Oh, hold on. Damn, I had to make sure I had a shot of that. A smile so soft and endearing wanders across his face and sets my heart aglow.
It doesn't matter now.
And it doesn't matter
All
now.
that matters is that I'm here with you.
Damn.
I told you, didn't I? A lot of water has flown under those bridges, and some grudges are best forgotten.
Damn.
Does that mean
That's-
you won't leave?
Oh shit, full voice acting.
I won't. For as long as you want me to be here with you, I will forever be by your side.
Damn. I'm about to take another screenshot. Hold on. The end. You unlock Zero's ending. A new reason to stay. Oh, wait. Okay, let's see who... Okay, I gotta see who the voice actors were. Let's see. Julia. Ooh, for Faye. Daniel Acosta, Faye male. Yu Wang for Faye. Ryan Hole for Zero. Adriel Varlak, Lawrence. Lizzie Freeman for Carmilla. And Kaden Jensen for Damien. Aww! A game developed by Nifty Visuals and published by Nifty Productions. That was so good! Oh my goodness. It was like a whole team! Sometimes I forget that there's like whole teams behind this. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this was such a great game. Obviously, I'm gonna play the other endings, but... Oh, that was so good! What the hell? Oh. Settings. Is there... There isn't a way to like... You see, now I'm gonna have to purchase the other ending because I want to see what happens with the wolf boy. He's interesting and I love his design. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me for this part. I'm still gonna do the other parts, so you know. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video, my next live stream. Until next time, bye. Johnny. Have a good one.